If Gwei personally came to summon me, then I'm quite sure this is important. Now, Changsheng, I've told you plenty of times that you can slither away to rest at your own discretion. No need to hang around my neck all hours of the day. Hush now, don't be rude. Pay no mind to Changsheng. She's a good girl, really. Now, oh dear. Turn around, please, so I can look at your back. Tell me, what did you run into this time? Ah, a little more than your average pack of hilichurls. These burns certainly weren't inflicted by your average fire. You didn't happen to come across the Fatui, did you? Huh, as I thought. I'm a doctor, and a quite skilled one if I do say so myself. With a keen eye, you can tell that these burns are the result of a sudden spike in the concentration of electro. Most likely Sisson mage. Am I correct? Though, from the placements of these burns, it appears that you managed to keep your back to them. A wise decision. Elemental injuries to the front, especially the face, are much harder to treat. Seeing as you aren't showing signs of fever or illness, overexposure to the elements shouldn't be a concern at the moment. Now take a deep breath. I'll clean your wounds first to get the residual Sisson powder off. It will hurt a bit, but you should feel much better in a minute. Yes, I know. Just bear it for a moment more. There. Feeling better now? What a good patient you are. I did say that you would feel better. Now, I'll have to cleanse your burns and extract the powder that has lodged itself in your skin. But first, I have prepared some tea for you. It'll soothe your nerves. Good. It's made of crushed up herbs that can alleviate pain and provide an energy boost. Now, let me take another look at your back. Surprisingly, most of the Sisson powder was still on the surface. Extracting or dealing with the rest shouldn't pose a problem. Ah, you made sure to remove the tainted clothing as soon as you got away. Smart. Yes, well, it's nice to know that my lectures have had some impact. You know very well what I mean. Never mind that for now. Finished your tea? Good. I'll make a compress with some medication that can counteract the spread of elemental energy through the body, as well as soothe burns. In the meantime, stay there. I'll have you stay while I ensure everything is all right. But you should be fine. No, I don't have any more patients today. None planned, at least. You caught me during my break. Yes, my break. I do take those, believe it or not. No apologizing. If a patient needs treatment, then I will be there. It comes with the job. You didn't interrupt anything. Well, maybe Changsheng's nap, but I find it a bit hard to pity her. Regardless, your well-being, the well-being of my patients, it comes before all that. So, there's no need to concern yourself whether you're interrupting. Consider that a slip of the tongue. Though, at this rate, I see you here more often for emergency visits than I see scheduled patients. So much so, I'm beginning to wonder if you're doing this on purpose. Apologies. I shouldn't be making jokes at your expense. How accusatory. My apology was nothing but genuine. All right. Quiet down. I need to apply this to your back, so please lay down for me. Good. I'll cover the burns in a paste. It may sting at first, but should cool down rather quickly. Does it hurt badly? All right. I'll be a bit gentler with it then. Try to focus on something else. It'll distract you from the sting. Shh. You're doing well. I'm almost done. There. How are you feeling? The pain is subsiding. Good. That means it's working. For now, stay there. I'll cover it with a cloth while you rest. In the meantime, we can chat for a bit, since you seem so eager to do so. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm merely making an observation. So, go ahead. Do you have any burning quips or questions for me? Well, like I said, I'll ask that you stay here for a while, so I can monitor your burns and ensure the elemental flow in your bloodstream is stabilized. After that, you'll be free to go. Although, I would strongly advise against any adventuring for the foreseeable future. Please, don't give me that look. In an ideal world, emergency doctor visits should occur rarely, if at all. But you come stumbling in here with one injury or another every other week. Naturally, you can't predict what obstacles you'll run into during your trips. However, at this rate, I'm starting to believe that you're simply careless. Neither strength nor ability can aid a careless fighter. I truly do not mean to offend, but your complete disregard for your own safety is more than a little concerning to me. Even low-ranked adventurers seem to suffer less injuries than you do on a regular basis. It's uncomfortable to witness, to say the least. Yes, it worries me. Both as your doctor, but also as your friend. Friend? Of course. My, did you think I invite all my patients to spend Lantern Ride with Chi-Chi and I? I'm afraid the festival isn't long enough to allocate time for that many people, even if I wish to do so. Our meetings may be due to my work more often than not, but I still view you as a friend. Yes, that question was rather silly. It never occurred to me that friendship must be declared with a label. Do I need to prepare a contract as well? Remind you of someone, do I? Well, Leeway is the land of contracts, after all. It's a reasonable question to ask. But no matter. There's no need to be embarrassed. If anything, I hope you'll take my worries closer to heart now than before. I know. Staying in Leeway Harbor day in and day out isn't for you. I'm not asking you to resort to being a hermit, though I will ask that you rest and recuperate before planning a new adventure. In the meantime, spend some time with your friends here. There's plenty to do. Maybe you could even visit me. It would be quite nice to spend some time with you outside of work. And Chi-Chi misses you. Yes, Chi-Chi does remember and miss you. I'm not one to make up excuses like that. I've made it clear that I wish to see you more, just without increasing the frequency at which you're here as a patient rather than a friend. So, what do you say? Are you willing to take a prescription consisting of a staycation, as the kids call it? Wonderful. I'll admit, I'm more at ease now. Oh no, you aren't off the hook quite yet. I still need to check if you've been treating your previous wounds as I instructed. Which you have, correct? That smile tells me everything. Good thing I have the rest of the day off.